This is Rachel Steven back with another video here on Live Study Hacks. Today, we're going to talk about something that I love talking about, and that is how we can better our personalities. I know us teenagers have it hard. Like sometimes it's so hard for us to build those meaningful connections in our day-to-day life. I can relate to the amount of times where I have to willingly distance myself and not want to talk to anyone. However, I wish I could have those conversations because they would have opened up so many new doors for me in the future. If we learn to become more approachable and delightful, we can be someone that is loving to others. It can make us as a result seem so much more happier as well. For me personally, when I meet new people, it brings me such joy and instantly I feel so connected and so loved. I want you guys to develop a personality that is not closed off and is more open to little special moments in life. But before we begin, please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel to help support the children of incarcerated parents. And I really hope by the end of this video that you guys learn how to be charismatic and be so much more approachable to so many different people in your life. So let's get started. The first tip in becoming more charming is to set the mood of your surroundings. And I kind of did this. This video is kind of different from my previous networking video because this is more about an overall thing that you can implement in your personality. So like when you're setting the mood of your surrounding, it's important that you walk into the room having great posture and walk confidently like you own the area. Afterwards, you have to elegantly sit down in your chair and make eye contact with that person. Make sure you are comfortable and sit in a way that's not anxious but calming. That's very important. Now it comes to the part where you have to talk. And when showing a good side of you, this comes to my next tip. Choose your words carefully. Ask insightful questions and try to get to know that person. When choosing your words, be polite, but do not do something that brings down your personality. The words you choose give them a glimpse of actually who you are. When generating ideas of what you should talk about, make sure you get the other person to also be interested. Because a lot of research has shown that people love talking about themselves. So make sure you kind of get the person interested in talking about their things that they love, despite what you love. It impacts their brain and also brings reward and pleasure. So make sure you are generally interested in understanding that person so that you guys are on the same wavelength. You radiate warmth through this whole process and try to laugh and be free. People are more likely to trust you if you're smiling and having a good time. So I really hope that you guys really understand how you should have these meaningful conversations and not to be closed off, but to really show a side of you that you want other people to see. Now some other tricks that you can implement is cracking a joke that lightens up the mood. If you're not good at telling jokes, you can tell a story using voice imitation or even weird facial expressions to let the other person in on your story. When the other person is trying to tell a story, trying to tell you something, try to complete their sentences. This is one I mentioned before and have been trying recently, and it's such a great way to show that you and the person are on the same wavelength. You can also crack a joke by doing this false completion method, if you want to take that joke method a little further, which is you say something completely unrelated and you can also get a good laugh. For example, if someone talks about their favorite food and loses their train of thought and you say smelly socks. This is completely unrelated but gets a good laugh because it's something that's just not related to the topic. But make sure to use this one wisely because it can also be if it's used improperly, it could be something that can make or break. But if you feel the need to use it, you should always use it. Sometimes someone wants to get you to connect with them so they're going to say something like a comment that may appear offensive, but if you know how to take it and laugh at it, that is something that is huge and can help you appear super friendly as well. When interacting with others, if you guys can can laugh and never fear, because make sure that you watch something and you can make something that laugh, you're in the same type of mood. So make sure you also do that. To help improve and appear charming, I want to briefly mention some other tips that can help enhance this, and that is touching someone on the shoulder. It can be uncomfortable at first, but it can also help you seem more charming, because you can escape those boundaries and show that person that you truly understand them. And I remember once in my life too, I was trying to tell something, that person simply just touched me on the shoulder, and I felt very comfortable, and I was really thankful that person did that, because it made the surrounding and the conversation so much more easier. Another one is, a lot of people I learned pretty recently, and it's laughing with your eyes. If you truly immerse in the story, your eyes will naturally light up, and that makes someone laugh. Before you even get to the punchline, if you have this if your eyes are kind of funny eyes, it can get the people waiting to what are you going to say next. So laugh with your eyes, and then when you get to that climax of the story, it really gets people in the same part. This is the most vital part of the video, and I want you guys to remember to believe in yourself no matter how the conversation goes. Do not allow anyone to make you feel bad, and own up to who you are. You have the limelight, and you have the potential to draw anyone with these tips. If it doesn't work for one person, you can pick yourself up, and maybe it'll work with someone else. Do not be afraid to be vulnerable throughout this whole process, and make sure you admit your mistakes, and do not lose your temper, and remain calm. I love you guys so much, and as teenagers, I know it's hard to open up and have a personality, but I believe in you, and you can do it. It takes practice. I love you guys, and make sure to like and subscribe to help support the children of incarcerated parents. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.